Hi Aries, welcome to How Love Tarot. This is your April 2022 tarot reading for how do they feel about you. Sorry about that, just adjusting the camera. Aries, now I've already pulled your energy and so something's going on here with you, Aries, and your person. There's been some kind of conflict. There's been some kind of maybe argument for some of you, but something has gone down between the two of you. Now that is the present position. If that present position doesn't make sense in this reading, then one of two things are happening. This is either not your reading, or the reading hasn't played itself out yet, and you need to come back at the end of April and look at it then. But something has definitely gone down. Now, for those of you that nothing has gone down and you can't resonate with the present position, a word of advice. If in the next few weeks there is some kind of an event negative with you and your person, do not say anything. Meaning, don't engage in an argument, don't engage in a fight, don't engage in confrontation or challenging that person. Because I do feel if you do that, you're going to end up in this situation here. Now, for those of you where this has already happened, your person, the way they feel about you is they're really contemplating whether they should be in a future with you or not. So what's happened here is we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Five of Swords in the upright position. And so I put them in the holder in a certain way so I know that they're reversed, but you can actually see the card. Spirit, bring it forward. What's going on? What else is going on with Aries person in this present position? Your person, I feel like your person got a lot off their chest. So for those of you where nothing has happened yet, keep in mind that your person may need to express themselves about something that they've been holding in. And that's the thing that's going to lead to an event. I keep saying an event because I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's an argument. I don't know if it's like a secret coming out. I can't, it's going to be different for each of you. But your person is holding something in. Now, Spirit, tell me about the Knight of Swords in reverse. The thing is that your person is kind of slamming on the brakes in regards to, because I feel like this could be a deal breaker. I feel like whatever this event is, the circumstances around it are, for some of you, I don't feel like it's anybody's fault. I feel like you're dealing with a set of circumstances that you're both a victim of. And your person has a certain way of seeing things and you have a certain way of seeing things, Aries, and what's happening is it's causing a major communication issue here is going on, where you're talking about the sky is blue and they're saying no, it's pink, and from your reality it's blue. From their reality, it's pink. I don't think anybody's wrong here, but it's caused a lot of difficulty in this dynamic and it could end this relationship. So pump the brakes, Aries, pump it. Don't make any rash decisions, because this person feels like the way that they respond to challenges in a relationship is they react, and for them it's do I stay or do I go? There's no gray area. I think that they've been through things in their life where they have put in a lot of effort and tried to make things work. And so the pendulum has kind of swung the other way for them, where they feel that they're never going to do that again, because part of what's happened for some of them, for some of you guys that are dealing with this, is that they've done this in the past, and, with future relationships, meaning you, they don't want to have to go through that again. So they're very black and white in their thinking. They don't realize that this is not the same situation, and there needs to be some in statistics, they call it degrees of freedom, right? There needs to be room for error in a relationship. And this person, where they're sitting right now, is kind of that's not the space that they're in. They're very much like, this is a deal breaker. And it really isn't. It's just a set of circumstances that really, I feel like you both need to navigate. Now, sitting in the strength position, we have the Six of Coins in the upright. We have the Moon in the reverse position. We have the King of Wands in the upright position. We have the Three of Coins in the upright position. And we have the King of Cups in the upright position. So what it feels like here, Spirit, bring it forward in the strength position. Your person is not holding back. They're telling you, the words coming out of their mouth, they mean it. And that's the strength in what they are feeling towards you, because right here in the Ten of Wands in the reverse, it shows here they were holding things back, right? And so the strength is that they're no longer holding back what's been on their mind, what's been bothering them, what's been, and I feel like now, I don't feel like all has been revealed, but I feel in the strength, in regards to them, they've revealed the thing that they need to reveal to you. Now, it's important for them to strike a balance within themselves, and they know that they have been harsh and hurtful, or the situation has been very harsh and hurtful, and so they're pulling back, right? I feel that energy of pulling back. You may take it as they're pulling away, but I feel like they're just kind of regrouping, they're regrounding, they're kind of taking a step back and gaining some perspective over what has happened or what is happening between the two of you. Now, here in the King of Wands energy, this person's passion for you hasn't gone anywhere. The way they feel about you, both with the King of Cups, the King of Wands in the upright position, in the strength position, their love has not diminished for you. Their passion has not diminished for you. Them wanting a future with you has not diminished. However, are they still questioning it internally? Yes, they are. But these feelings have not diminished. I feel like they're just kind of being, they're very heavily into their emotions right now. And, when you can't regulate your emotions and they're very, very high, whether that be, error, Spirit is making me feel here that, a line was crossed, and it's kind of like, I feel like this person looks for character flaws, and so a line was crossed, and as far as they're concerned, somebody in their life should never behave that way. But let me tell you something, Aries, this person doesn't see how they annoy the crap out of people. And it's one thing having those very, very, very high expectations of another, but you also have to rein it in yourself and realize, well, you're no angel either. And I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about them, right? So they don't take any accountability that there are flaws in their personality that others can see as quite annoying. And but they tolerate this person, and so nobody really sets boundaries with this person, because I feel like when this person gets angry, they can rule the day, right? And nobody wants to bother fighting with them or setting them straight. But I feel like there's a situation, Aries, where you can't set someone straight, and but there's it's not gaslighting, but they're not. They are projecting, but there's not this, gaslighting is a deliberate intent to turn the situation around on someone. This person is projecting, which is very different. Projecting is unconsciously turning the situation around onto somebody and blaming them and projecting their feelings onto them and not taking ownership. An unconscious behavior is very different than a conscious behavior. Gaslighting is conscious. Projection is not. There's a little psychology lesson for you. For those of you that don't know, I'm a clinical psychologist. Anyway, enough of that. In the challenge, we have the High Priestess, and they're not trusting. They're not, kind of checking in with themselves and coming from a higher perspective in this situation. And that is the challenge, because they remain in that very energy within their thoughts and their beliefs, and they're operating from that level. And when you're angry or upset and you're coming from your belief system, that is a very distorted system, right? I mean, we all have very distorted beliefs unless we spend time working on them and acknowledging what they are and understanding them. So this person has kind of gone into their belief system, and that's how they're making decisions. Now, Spirit makes me feel this is temporary. Because here in the outcome, we have the Lovers in the upright. We have the Page of Cups in the upright. We have the Three of Swords in the upright. And we have the Emperor in the upright. So I would say this. Spirit, bring it forward. Help me out here with the outcome. I do feel here that it's important for you, Aries, to just be patient. I do feel like both of you feel like the other one is worth waiting for. There's always going to be ups and downs in a relationship, and that's what this Three of Swords shows here. There is always a need for forgiveness. If you don't go into a relationship with the intent to forgive somebody and have that mindset, then you're going to pick on every flaw that they have. Now, you're going to have deal breakers, right? And that is usually the number one thing is lying, cheating, stealing, abuse, that kind of stuff, right? So those are your deal breakers. But challenges within a relationship, like, communication challenges where there's been, if you've been together for 10 years and there's been 10 years of like emotional blackmail, but you know what? Call it a day. All right, that person isn't changing. But if you're at the beginning of a relationship, you can redirect the behavior pretty quickly, meaning that you may be the first one to point out, listen, you can't talk to me this way, and this is when they're calm. This is when you're calm. This is when the dust is settled. So I do see here in the outcome that there is a true potential for coming back together. There's a reuniting here in this energy and there is a peacemaking. I do feel here that there needs to be a strategic kind of coming together. And I do feel, Aries, that's you. I do feel, not that you're at fault or anything, but I do feel like this person has a lot of pride. And so it's not easy for them to say sorry, even though they may be feeling it. So it's for you to say kind of, hey, I'm sorry. Can we handle things differently the next time? Can we hug it out? Can I, will you forgive me? And you don't have any expectations of them, meaning that they'll say to you, will you forgive me? Even though they may be 100% in the wrong. If you want this relationship, you're going to have to fight for it, and you're going to have to learn how to communicate with each other that smooths out all these bumps in the road. So I do feel here in this energy, it can be worked through. That's what it feels like. It is an opportunity to learn about each other. It is an opportunity to grow stronger. It is an opportunity for growth in this relationship. So all in all, I do feel if you give it some time, Aries, it will work out. But it's going to take you kind of moving forward quite gently with this person and allowing them to come back to you so you can reunite. And I do feel like there's going to be a reunite. You miss each other. I do feel like there's going to be a healing and a coming together and working it through. Aries, that is your reading. I hope it helped. You take care.